Welcome to this week's episode of Table Knights Tabletop Pokemon. I am your league leader and dungeon master, Tyler Malter. With me, as always, I have...
John Reed. I play the blonde, beautiful, busty Pokemon researcher, Elona Musk.
How old is your character, John?
18.
Nope.
Going on 16.
Yeah.
Okay, well... also, we
They don't make them like they used to.
What do you have as Pokemon?
Oh yeah, that's right. I have Nidoran male, named Sting, and an egg.
What's your egg's name?
Eggo? Kabuto. I think Kabuto. I don't know.
You going with Kabuto?
It's an egg.
Venonat.
Probably. I traded a Venonat for it.
For a Venonat, but it's level 1 now.
That's perfect.
I am the blonde, busty, beautiful Cliff Bridges.
Mm-hmm.
What's your real name?
Cliff Bridges.
Okay. What Pokemon do you have, Cliff?
I'm a Pokemon Ranger, but thanks for asking.
Wasn't caring.
And I have a Mewtwo, and his name is Sigmund, and I have another Mewtwo named Freud.
It's fantastic.
But I also have a Cubone named Marrow, and a Scyther named Krueger.
Okay. And lastly, Zach.
Yeah, I'm Zachary Birkes. I play Shasta a Pokemon trainer, and my Pokemon are a Poliwag named Vinnie, a Venomoth named the Thing, and recently got a Clefairy and named it Pink Stuff.
Pink Stuff it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you remember from our last adventure, the team was traveling to Cerulean City with their new friend Jason Ball Jr., the son of the CEO of Ball Corp, creators of the Pokeball. When on their adventure to Cerulean City, between Pewter City and Cerulean, there was a rock slide at Mount Moon. So the group went into the mountain to try to find the source of these loud explosions. And right when we last ended, the group was walking into a large cavern that had quite a few Pokemon. And unbeknownst to the players, it also had a few people being held hostage by those Pokemon.
Oh, man.
So, to set the scene for today, you guys have ventured. Cliff has killed like 9 Pokemon on the way. There's a trail
of blood and tears.
Knocked out Pokemon.
Rest in peace.
Just all the weakest Pokemon he could find.
My
boots
he
are
beat him up.
I made a necklace out of their teeth.
You can't kill Pokemon. Okay?
Weren't they Pidgeys?
I
You
just
just took the teeth.
Like
extracted some
they
teeth.
were sparrows, right?
Well, there were some.
Spearows.
So you got
I
like
think there
some
was
bird
a ton.
skulls.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
No, they're feet.
Just
The feet?
Yeah, I'm a
Perfect.
feet collector.
I thought you were taking the beaks.
Okay. So you guys walk through the cavern and you arrive in what looks like this large open room. There is just shimmering diamonds, it looks like, just encrust the entire walls of this cavern. It's really large, open area, and you see against the far wall of this opening is 4 men wearing all black with just crates. Like they're small crates, nothing like huge, but they are crates filled with what looks like dynamite. And in between those people against the back wall and you guys walking into the cavern, you see a row of Pokemon facing away from you. There's 3 Sandshrew, 3 Onix, and 1 Steelix.
Oh, God.
And they're all slowly moving towards the men in the back who are screaming for someone to save them.
The ones with the dynamite.
The ones with the dynamite. Yeah. So,
Who are the good guys here?
So I feel like...
that is the situation you walk into. Now, you guys are, to remind everybody and yourselves, you were not told by anyone to go look at this stuff. You were not told by anyone to find out what the problem was or save anybody, for instance. You just were like, let's go check it out. You know that the collective and Jason Ball Jr. were talking on the phone in the Pokemon Center outside of Mount Moon about someone doing some mining, but you don't know the exact context of that. So,
But there wasn't supposed to be any mining.
correctamundo.
Okay. So, I'm consulting with my friends' alignments to see how this is going to play out.
Lawful good. So my initial reaction to this is, oh god, there's guys in trouble. And then I think to myself, maybe they should be in trouble.
That's right.
Oh god, those guys got themselves in
Right,
trouble.
exactly.
Right.
Sure.
But then we've also got Jason Ball, who...
Junior.
Wait, yeah, but we
J-Ball.
left him back at the...
Yep.
You can just call him Junior for sure.
Junior, yeah.
It's just Junior and Senior. They're your homies now.
It's dad to him.
Maybe there's something deeper to this. Maybe this is like... this later evolves into some crazy money laundering scheme. This is how Ballcore is making side money.
Can I try to use my nature? No, wouldn't probably be nature. I want to try to sense the tone of the Pokemon if they're being offensive or defensive.
Sure, you can check out Pokemon Communication is what I make you roll. That's if you can see body language from the Pokemon or anything like that.
I'm really trying to tell.
Sure, go for it.
That was a 5.
Yeah, that tells you nothing.
Yeah.
So you can tell that they are moving towards the people at the back of the wall. Shasta, if you would give me a perception, it's just a base roll. Just roll a d20 for me and let me know what it is.
It is 16.
Okay. You take notice of the fact that despite what looks like empty packages of dynamite, like the ashes and things of dynamite having exploded, and like large craters in the wall or in the floor at the base of the shining, shimmering wall, you notice that none of the wall has fallen down at all. So it looks like they're trying to use dynamite against something that isn't breaking whatsoever. So you do notice that for what it's worth.
So like there might be something behind the wall or in the wall itself.
Or that they're failing at what
Yeah.
they're trying to... If they're trying to get these shining pieces off the wall, they're not doing a good job of
So
it.
the men in the back are hollering for help, but can they see us? Behind the wall of Pokemon?
So it's dim lighting, but it looks like you guys are so close to the surface, or to the peak of the mountain, that there is like small little breaks in between the diamonds that are shining light. So the room itself is very well lit, but the hallway you're coming from is dim, and you guys are just outside of that open cavern enough that you could probably get away, and they're distracted by Pokemon. You could probably get away with turning around, and they wouldn't even notice.
Well, we can't do that.
No.
Right.
I mean, especially because I wouldn't leave the Pokemon in this situation.
I think what we should do is try to
It's dynamite.
diffuse the situation by bringing...
Did you use that word on purpose?
What?
Diffuse.
There's dynamite, get it?
Love this.
Sorry,
guys.
Explosive conclusions.
Stop the Pokemon from attacking the humans, and stop the humans from doing whatever they're doing, and find out more about what it is,
Well, I can
what
just
their
ask
purpose is.
everybody.
You
Whoa,
could.
Whoa.
I mean,
I think that sounds like a good idea. I'm
You
going
are-
to step forward.
you are
Okay,
Cliff Bridges.
so if you would move
Oh my
into the black square, and that is the cavern. You
Now
guys
here's
move
here's
from
my
the-
plan.
Uh-huh.
When I walk in, I'm gonna say, "Looks like you fell into my trap," and I'm gonna wait to see which party is surprised.
You mean between the people or the Pokemon?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna repeat myself. I feel like I did it really well the first time, but
I'm
imagine
gonna
just
need
take that part out and plant it in the audio.
I'm gonna need you to do
Okay.
it again.
Looks like you guys probably are surprised. I tried to do it worse.
Forgot, yeah, you
No, I
forgot
tried to do it
the
worse.
trap
I tried to
thing.
do it worse the next time. I did an internal roll. I was like, if you're not going to let me use the first time, I'm going to blunder it the next time. That's a bit of an old DM trick.
So, in doing that, the one Sandshrew, which will be the Golduck,
Yeah?
turns towards you. So really,
He's already turned towards
the
me.
Seal and the Mantike should face forward, and then turn the Porygon and the Pidgeot around as
They
well.
wouldn't want to see this anyway.
So
And the
the
Zekrom.
the Steelix and the Porygon, the Steelix faces the people.
Uh-huh.
The Zekrom faces you. Golduck faces you. One Onyx and one Sandshrew
Okay.
turn to face you. The rest of them continue looking and moving towards
I'm going to point back my buddies. I'm going to say, sick 'em, boys.
to your comrades.
Yeah, but I'm
your
doing one
lady
of these. I'm
friends
doing this.
here.
They got like a thumb to pointer, like sick 'em.
Okay. So
cross my hand.
Ladies, what would you like to do then?
I did say sick 'em boys.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
It's okay. They know what you mean.
Sure.
So
We just smile and wave.
you smile and wave.
Well, at whatever he messes up.
Oh,
Boom.
Mhm. Yeah. You guys know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
So, Cliff, these are wild Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
Dibs on the Steelix.
No way, buddy! Let's roll initiative for it.
Are you guys are going to move into the room?
Absolutely.
Okay. Shasta, if you would as well.
You seem to be missing the important part.
Go ahead and roll for initiative.
Heck yeah. 15.
7.
Why not? 19.
Oh, crap.
Just so you know, these Pokemon you cannot catch at the moment.
Or can you?
You can't.
What if you roll for 20?
Yeah, you can't.
No?
No, you
20's let you do anything.
Can't catch any of these Pokemon. You are engaged in a battle, not a catching.
What about
scenario.
the people?
You can catch the people. I don't care about them.
Yes.
So, you guys have rolled initiative. Let me roll initiative for my new friends, the Pokemon.
Ooh.
All right. And you guys are going to be battling one Onix and one Sandshrew. I need each of you to send out however many Pokemon you want to send out.
Both of them.
You can put them up to 2 spaces.
A literal Pokake.
Jesus.
Let's go the thing.
2 is like the one in front of you, and then the one in front of that. That's a range 2.
I know, but I meant it. I have juggling.
It doesn't
Can I use my juggling ability
No.
to really add some
Okay.
chutzpah to that ball?
So are you guys? You guys are good, and you rolled a 7.
Yes.
Okay. Then Elona, you are going to go after the Sandshrew and Onix.
Okay.
So it will start with Shasta, Cliff, Elona, or Shasta, Cliff, me, Elona. So
Okay, so
let's see it.
the Golduck is a Sandshrew, correct?
Yeah, Sandshrew.
Okay.
The
Sandshrews and
Golduck.
Onix.
Yeah.
Okay,
I lined him up conveniently.
In
Right.
groups.
Okay, so first I'm going to have the thing move up to the Sandshrew, and I'm going to use Sleep Powder.
Okay.
Oh.
Range is 1, makes it fall asleep for 2 turns.
All right.
So I won't beat on it then.
Why not?
Because I'll go for the Onyx.
Oh, okay.
All right.
You got one less dude.
The Sandshrew?
Mm.
Okay. Perfect. And next up, Cliff.
Oh, yeah.
And you get to control both of your Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm going to smoke him. We're going right up to the Onyx with my newly leveled Scyther. Not really, but actually, he feels that way. He's motivated.
Up to the Onix?
Yeah.
Got enough
Okay.
kills.
And he's going to Fury attack him.
Sure.
Give me that roll.
16, 16 actually.
Okay, that hits.
And I will be rolling 1, 2, 2d4. Wait, no, 3d4, right? It's plus my.
It's plus 1 tier above 1.
Okay.
Yeah, since you're tier 2, you get 1 additional die.
With our powers combined.
Oh, that's a big 2 damage.
2 damage it is.
Didn't go well. It was a strong connect, but a weak hit.
Yeah, so Onyx just kind of doesn't even move or wince
Well,
at the part where you actually attack.
that was softening him up for the old scratch.
Okay, and this is which Pokemon is this?
Marrow.
Okay, this is Marrow. Gotcha. Sorry.
Going for the scratch.
Go for it. Scratch it up.
That's a 5.
That does not hit Onyx.
That's not good.
Not at all. Sandshrew will have its first turn asleep.
It should have disabled him or something.
I need to
probably would have
cover
helped.
myself for the camera. So this Onyx
Oh no!
will turn around and move, and this Onyx.
What?
Whoa!
Oh no!
They got angry at me. I barely did anything.
And then these guys move to here and to here, but the Steelix moves forward towards the people.
Huh.
So we have Scyther is surrounded. What is Scyther's name? Krueger?
Krueger.
Krueger is surrounded
Nice.
on all sides by 3 Onyx.
And me.
Not all sides, but yeah, surrounded by it. And then, next to it is Marrow, so it's not really going to get anywhere.
Oh, no.
the thing is just in front of a single Sandshrew, and then the other two Sandshrew look like they're going to join the Onyxes in the onslaught of Krueger. But Steelix is still moving towards the people, so we're going to do 3 Onyx's turns for attacks.
We're gonna dodge them all.
So
Dodge them all.
let's see what Krueger... Actually, the first Onyx that was attacked by Krueger, that one actually is going to face Marrow, because Marrow was the last one to attack it. So, we're going to do that one first.
Thanks for the charity.
So, Onyx attacking Marrow.
I'm gonna throw a repel at them.
It is actually a 1.
That's right, it is. He should hit his friend.
He is actually going to hit Scyther and the other Onyx.
He hits them both? 1 did
yeah.
damage. That sucks.
Huh?
Oh no.
Okay.
he falls onto him.
Yeah.
It's not going to deal very much, dude. Calm down.
It's okay.
Oh no.
It's going to be 2 points of damage
Thank
to
you.
Scyther and 1 to the second Onyx.
Thank you.
Why are you saying thank you? It's making it weird. It's making me feel weird.
Scyther's
Like,
kinda into
thank
that.
you, sir. May I have another?
He's kinda into that.
It's uncomfortable.
He's a beefy boy, though, so
Okay.
I'm not too worried.
So that was the one attacking Marrow. The other two, the second Onyx is going to be shocked that his friend just hit him, and he's not going to attack. But the third Onyx definitely is going in for the kill.
Go for it. Try me.
And that Onyx is going to roll an 11.
Oh, I have a
That's
dodge class of 10.
for Scyther.
Yes. I don't get any mods, do I?
No, you do not.
Yeah.
So that is Constrict.
Mm.
And because I didn't feel like writing things twice, I have to turn my paper over. Constrict, the Pokemon cannot move. Your Pokemon cannot move unless Onyx releases your Pokemon or you have a successful save throw. So on your next turn, start it with a save throw, and then we'll see what happens if you can actually move. And then you're going to take 1d4 damage, and that is 1 point of damage on Krueger the Scyther.
Can my other Pokemon hit him to get him out?
Yeah, potentially. Your Marrow could do a save throw to try to pull Scyther out of Onyx's grasp.
Is that a non-combat action?
It is. It's a bonus action. Yeah.
Okay.
So I have that plan. That is relevant for the next episode.
It's like a BDSM episode.
Yeah, that was my plan. Now that you said it, I have to rethink it. There wasn't going to be a safe word. That was the joke.
Bukakemon.
Okay. Next up is going to be Elona. What's up, Elona? Where are you going?
Okay. Can I see what the 4 guys in the back are doing in response to the Steelix moving closer to them?
Pissing themselves.
Oh, okay. Are they holding dynamite in their hand, with matches? They're just
no, they're hands up, back against the wall, trying to show how non-aggressive they are to get this Steelix to calm down.
Okay.
The Steelix is not happy.
Okay. What are they wearing? Are they just miners' outfits, or are they equipped with anything?
They're all black.
They're wearing straight black clothing.
Straight from a Depeche Mode.
Doesn't look like what a miner should be wearing.
They definitely would not even be mistaken for miners.
Okay.
They're wearing long sleeve black shirts and black shorts.
Okay. God, I'm torn between helping get the Onyx off of you and stopping the Steelix.
That?
It's okay.
That's how I want my people to be looking like.
It's not very fashionable.
It's not my fault.
Okay.
They're playing with Dynamite.
Sure,
They're not trying to be fashionable.
Yep.
It's just how they look. It's not my fault.
Extras in a Cure music video.
It's not like I made it up, okay?
Yeah, no, you did.
Okay.
So, Cliff, do you have this?
I'm in a bit of a pickle, but I would say that, yeah, I've got it. Actually, I've got them all on the ropes.
Wow.
Okay.
So
I love to hear that as a DM because I thought I was going too hard on you.
No, yeah, don't turn it up. I would tell you though, constructive criticism over in the V department. I think you got
thing?
V for Vinny.
Oh, okay.
The V department.
V.
You got 2 more bros, and there's a numbers game going on out here.
Well, that's what I was going to do.
I have 1 guy.
Yeah, there's 7 Pokemon, and Shasta is sent out only 1 to combat the 7.
I was going to send out 1 on my next turn.
Why not 2? Are you afraid they're going to get hurt?
It's a Pokemon battle. You definitely want to send out as many as you can to help the team.
Then
The last thing you want is for the Thing, the Venomoth, to get killed.
Die and then the other two are at disadvantage.
You could have beat the enemy if only the Thing had an additional friend helping.
Or your friends die.
We don't really care about Scyther or Cubone.
No, me.
Cliff is a bad trainer.
Oh, what?
And that's on himself.
He's not even a trainer.
I'm a ranger.
Yeah, he's bad at whatever.
But that was the plan all
And there's
along.
Dynamite.
it is Dynamite.
Oh.
So it is your turn.
Okay.
Are you? It's my turn.
Yeah, he's
Is it?
I
I
It's
haven't
your-
decided what I'm
You
going to do
haven't
yet.
done anything.
So,
It's been your turn. for
what's
like
up,
6
Cliff?
minutes.
It all depends on if I've got backup. That's why I switched over to...
Does he have backup?
Of course he does. That was
Okay,
the plan all
so
along.
I'm going to move the trainer and send Nidoran after Steelix, my 3 spaces, and
Steelix.
yell at the Steelix to try and grab its attention,
Sure.
and sand attack it.
Okay.
So one of these so it's a range 3 and a cone, so this Sandshrew should be hit by it as well as the Steelix, and then they're just outside of it, but I don't think none of the
Sure.
Onyx will be hit by it.
Yeah, if you want to do diagonally, is that your plan?
No,
it
I just
1, 3,
wanted,
5?
I'm
It's
aiming at the
1, 3,
Steelix.
5.
I'm aiming at the Steelix.
Right.
So anything like...
You would have to pull it back 1.
Yeah, it's a 1-3-5 attack.
Yeah.
So if you were
I want to get him as close as I can to the Steelix, which this is the maximum move range for him.
So you would.
And still...
Yeah, you won't hit Sandshrew if you're in that spot.
This Sandshrew?
Yeah, you will not hit that if you're
Okay.
in that
Because
spot.
it's 1 square in front of you.
Oh,
and
then
squares in
3.
front of
Okay,
you,
I
and
see
then
what you
5
mean.
squares.
Let's just...
You could perform half your movement. Like you could sand attack and then move the rest, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
I mean,
So we can do that then, yeah. So they'll have disadvantage for 3 turns.
yeah.
If I move half, sand attack, and continue to move forward afterwards.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll do that then.
Okay.
That's where I am.
The Steelix turns around and that was your player yelling?
Yeah. Well, yeah, just trying to grab its attention. I'm yelling, Steelix!
Yeah. So
No!
And
Did you know his name?
It knows that you're calling it because the only word it knows is Steelix.
Right.
It's just Steelix.
So ridiculous.
Yeah, and it just turns around thinking that you're like its mom or something.
Right.
Lo and
Okay.
behold, it was an attack.
Awesome.
So,
Sand in his eyes. What do you know?
So, and that has disadvantage on attack rolls
Yes.
for 3 turns?
Oldest trick in the book.
Yeah. You're a lucky man.
Dirty sand boy.
So, we will return back to the top of the order with Shasta.
All right, so I'm going to make my way, me the person, a little bit, because I want to get closer to. I want to get a better look at the
people.
gentleman.
Sure.
Just to make sure that they're like, just to keep updated on what's going on with them.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to take my 2 Pokeballs and chuck them to release my 2 dudes.
Mm-hmm.
So, how far do they like go?
You can have 1 space in between you and where the Pokemon land. So 2 spaces is the total throw.
You could technically be here.
Oh, I could.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's as far as you can go. It's
Okay.
that spot.
So,
Okay, so you're sending out Vinnie, your Poliwag,
yes, to my left, and then
pink stuff, your Clefairy.
yes, and then
Perfect.
we'll just do right next to.
Gotcha. and
the
what are you
thing-
going to do with... Now you have the ability to move
Mhm.
the thing, and you can do any ranged attacks with your Pokemon. They won't be able to move
Right.
coming out of the ball.
Oh, really? How are you gonna figure line of sight?
Yeah.
Because
Through Pokemon.
Through Pokemon?
So.
Because most Pokemon aren't going to be a wall. In fact,
Right.
there's absolutely 0 Pokemon that are walls.
That's not true anymore.
No, it is true because Ultra Beasts are Pokemon.
They're not?
No.
I haven't played Sun and
Spoiler. I think they end up being Pokemon.
From
They
another
were really-
dimension.
They're really, really important that they were not Pokemon. Anyway, what's up, dude?
So. So could Vinny do his water gun to the?
Yeah.
Okay. So.
What?
Nothing.
What else is it gonna hit? It can't move.
Can it hit me? Can it hit right here where my... Because we're in the same square now, right?
Who?
The constricted Scyther?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Scyther and Onyx are both there.
You could hit the one that's got me.
Yeah, because he'd be weak to water, even though that's not...
Yeah, we don't have weakness, so...
No.
Doesn't do anything extra.
But could the water make him slippery and slip out?
Guess we'll find out.
We should. So,
And what's the range on your water gun?
it's 3.
Yeah, then you can't hit.
That's why I was saying.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was miscounting that.
That's why I was like...
So where are you going with your water gun?
The water gun, I guess, is going to hit this dude right here.
Sandshrew?
The Sandshrew.
Sandshrew.
The Sandshrew.
And that is... Okay.
Let's see, 1d6.
You gotta roll 20 first.
Oh, right. That's not 20.
All right. Is that a natty 20?
It is a natty 20.
Roll 20 first, right?
So, so your natural 20 gives you the maximum of your base die roll. So it was a 1d6, is that what it was?
Yes.
Okay, so you'll get 6 base, and then you'll also roll your additional die for your tier level, so you get 1 more d6.
Okay. 1.
Okay, so 7 points of damage total. And that is actually enough to knock out the seal Sandshrew that's there on the...
You got it?
Wunderbar.
I guess we probably should have explained. If anyone's listening, I don't have the Pokemon that we're using, so all of the Pokemon I have are like minifigures, and I just replace them with any individual. Are you doing something for the video? So that the video has something to do while I'm talking to the podcast people?
I don't know what you're talking
Can
about.
people even
I
see
just
that?
thought when we beat them, we eat them.
Jesus. So
We don't kill Pokemon.
No, we eat them.
I don't have 3 Sandshrews. One of them's a seal, one's a Golduck, one's a Mantine.
Oh my god.
Anyway, okay, so that was Vinny's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Give me your Clefairy's turn if it does anything.
It really... Well, actually, no, it can't. It's gonna pound the shit out of that Golduck Sandshrew.
Okay, so you're hitting the Sandshrew that's asleep.
Yes.
Now, hitting a sleeping Pokemon will wake them up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to be aware of the rules before we get into it.
That's perfectly fine.
Go for it. Try to hit it.
So the D20, right?
Yep.
Okay. 15.
15.
Oh, minus the concentration. 3. So 12.
So it's a 12 total. That is going to hit.
Okay.
Perfect.
And we have 6.
6 points of damage total.
Plus your tier level.
Oh.
Yeah, and then you get to roll an additional one for your tier. Yep.
It's also confusing. Another 6.
Another 6, 12 points. That Sandshrew is
Devils
out.
in the details.
Yeah, that Sandshrew is out cold.
Man, you knocked out 2 guys.
Yeah.
Let me see him.
Are you gonna eat him?
Good thing you sent your dudes out.
Yeah. Man.
Next up, Cliff.
Would never.
Which
No. I still got the Venomoth.
Oh, that's right. The Thing can still
The Thing
move.
is still gonna go.
What's up, the Thing?
The Thing is going to make its way over to the last Sandshrew and put it to sleep.
And put it to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to attack with a real attack.
Well, since you suggested it,
I just asked.
Yeah.
I just asked. Do you want to put it to sleep? Hey, it's a role-playing game. You can do whatever you want. Do you want to put it to sleep?
I'm gonna put it to sleep.
You put it to sleep. Give me a roll. I'm just kidding. You don't have to roll.
But
Just
I want
ask.
to.
That's good. No, you're good. Okay,
Please.
So Sandshrew number 3 is asleep, and that attack says it sleeps for 2 turns, right?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. And next up is Cliff's turn. What's up, Cliff?
We're gonna wiggle.
Wiggle away.
Oh yeah, no, that's not good. That's a 9.
That's a 9. That does not pass.
Can I leer at him though?
Uh,
Ooh boy!
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna leer at him.
And what does Leer do again? It gives
Leer
him
is gonna give him disadvantage to attacks and saving throws for 3 whole turns.
the way it should be. What's up?
So I'm giving him that glare. That old stink eye. Did I need to even roll for that?
No.
It's line of sight, and he's up there.
Well, you guys are making eye contact.
I'm like, catch you, boo boy.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
this Onyx is like staring right
That's
into
right.
your...
Yeah, but I got
your
the
side of
private
your
eyes.
soul. Yeah, they're watching you. So, are you going to move your other Pokemon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm just gonna. No, I'm gonna beat on the home plate.
The Onyx that's
But I'm
on
gonna do the
your side.
non-combat. I'm gonna do my non. You said I could do a non-combat to kind of like
Yeah, you can try.
pull
Go
him
ahead.
out. That's a 10.
It's a 10.
Yeah.
That does not hit. Gotta hit.
Mm.
Okay, well,
So-
now I'm gonna beat on him. Now.
Okay, go for it.
Gonna beat on him.
Now you gotta be careful. She might hit your.
Well, that's
side.
good because I did get a 3, which is probably pretty good at not hitting him.
Don't hit at all.
Yeah, that's better than hitting him.
Yeah.
Mm.
If
So,
you succeeded, you would have to do another one
yeah,
to see if you actually hit the right target.
yeah.
So, your Cubone is used up. Anything else you want to do?
They're all used up.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk over there a little bit because I feel like I gotta support them and they're a failure.
Yeah.
They need to see you.
Yeah,
Get motivated.
That's why you failed the rolls. It's because your character was hiding
I had
behind a lawn.
I had a distance disadvantage.
That's
Yeah.
not how it works.
It is.
Okay, so next up is the enemy's turns.
Yeah, it is.
One
time.
Sandshrews asleep. It's going to roll to see if it wakes up. And that roll is awake. So the Sandshrew, the man-type Sandshrew, is awake. And then we're going to have the Zekrom Onyx that was attacked earlier is going to attack that Marrow again. Hitting the Cubone does not hit. It's a 3. Then the Onyx that has Constrict
Fucking squeeze box.
going on is going to squeeze. And
It's like when you name it when you
it
catch
doesn't
it.
even need to roll for it.
Oh.
It's just going to hit you. And that's going to do 1d4, and the answer is 2 points of damage to your Scyther. And then the other Onyx is going to try to attack.
It should try to constrict all of us.
Yeah, that's actually
A
exactly
bigger
what
group?
it's
Oh,
doing.
it's gonna do a super squeeze box?
Yeah. Your Scyther may not come out of this alive.
It's okay.
Oh no.
So, the other one is going to try to hit the ball of Scyther Onyx. You don't know where one ends and the other begins.
Yeah.
But it is unsuccessful
Okay.
at getting around the hug.
I wasn't even worried.
One hug per
Of course
Onyx.
Next up, the Steelix, who has disadvantage, right?
Yes.
So it's sand attack was?
Yeah.
So the Steelix is going to move, Shawn, if you would, move the Steelix into Nidoran, and it's going to try to attack Nidoran
Okay.
with Iron Tail.
Oh my.
Oh boy.
So it's going to roll 2. Oh, and it rolls a 2
Oh.
in its disadvantage. So it is not successful,
Okay.
but it's definitely not happy with the Nidoran.
Okay.
But it can't see either.
You rolled with disadvantage, right?
Yep, rolled
Okay.
with disadvantage.
Okay, so that's at least one round disadvantage gone.
And it's
Cool.
3, correct?
Yeah.
Somebody was perfect. All right. Next up is Elona. What's up?
Well, we're gonna Fury attack.
Yeah, you are.
How about 14?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Nice.
That hits hard.
So 4d4 total.
Oh, yes.
Oop.
And then you'll have to
Take
roll one more.
Yeah.
Go for it.
So I got 2, 5, 9, and 11 damage.
Holy
11
crap.
points. That is very good.
Good boy.
The Steelix is definitely looking bruised up,
Okay.
even from that one attack.
So Sting is nimble on his feet,
Yeah, it is.
and he's gonna whip right around behind this Steelix.
Yeah.
In between the Steelix and the bag dudes. The dudes.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds like something a Nidoran.
So
would do.
Alana's facing
great.
down the Steelix and is kind of scared. Steelix is huge.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
So.
I'm good now.
Okay, Shasta, what's up?
Okay, so I'm gonna move up again. My person. So 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna have the thing. 1, 2, 3.
So you,
Gonna box in the Steelix.
okay.
And let's do a tackle.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Give me that attack roll.
And it is
Oh.
1.
It's a 1?
It is a 1.
Oh.
Oh, man.
He is out of luck.
Give me a 1d4 roll.
3.
Okay, your Venomoth tackles face first
Oh god.
into the steel body of the Steelix, causing itself recoil damage
Oh my god.
and hurting the Steelix none. Your Venomoth, the thing, will take 3 points of damage.
Wow.
Yeah, it's okay. It has higher health than that.
True,
It
but
does.
that's
Yeah.
gonna
I've
sting.
seen how bugs and windshields work.
Very similar to that. Very similar.
Oh my god.
So that is the Thing's movement.
Wow. Okay. Well, pink stuff don't like that, so
Yeah.
she's gonna move up right there, and she's gonna pound at the sand shrew.
Is that the Monopoly Clefairy from Pokemon Monopoly?
Yes.
Okay. I was just making sure. Sorry.
It's also
So-
the only character I will play in
Okay.
that game.
So Clefairy is
It's gonna
going
pound
to
it.
pound the Sandshrew, the last living Sandshrew.
Not for long.
And that Sandshrew is asleep from the Thing's last move, correct?
Did it not wake up
No,
last
woke
Oh,
year?
no, it woke up with
It was
pound.
woke.
That's right. Yep, it is woke.
Completely
now.
woke.
Okay, go for it.
14.
Minus,
Oh, minus 2. Right, yeah. So 12.
That hits.
is it minus 3?
Oh.
Concentration?
Oh, yeah, my bad. It is
11.
minus 3.
Let me double check.
So that's 11.
That will hit.
Okay.
Keeping everybody honest.
Yeah, thank you.
That's what Cliff is for.
Right.
That hits. Go ahead and finish your move out.
The sooner you can kill those guys, the sooner you can fulfill your promise of backing me up.
Yep.
I don't remember promising.
4.
Plus your second one for your tier level.
Plus, so it's 5.
5 points total. Okay. That Sandshrew has 5 points of damage, and it looks about as if it had 5 points of damage. You still have Vinny, if you
yeah.
want to move Vinny.
So I can, if I move up 1, 2 this way, I can shoot water gun through my Venomoth, right?
You can hit diagonally because you're next to you're next to your Venomoth, so you can hit diagonally to that Steelix. Yes.
Oh, to the Steelix, I was.
Oh,
so I can't. Can I not go through?
No, that's fine. Yeah, you
Okay.
can do
Yeah.
that.
So I want to do water gun to the Onyx right here.
That's
Okay.
on me.
So
Mhm.
that's the Onyx that's attacking Cubone,
Yep. I'm gonna.
and it has taken a couple points of damage. So
Mhm.
go ahead and roll the d20.
Here we go. It is 13 minus 5.
13 minus 5.
So
Lucky
total.
old 8.
you can beef it up with your
You have encouragement
your
points.
encouragement points.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So if you wanted to, how many
But
encouragement
you don't
points
know
do
how
you want to
many
put
we
in?
need. I haven't rolled very low, so I couldn't tell you. I wouldn't do a 10. I mean, if you're gonna, you can miss, but if you're gonna do it, I would do at least 3. 11 seems
Like
to
half of it.
I'm just saying, if you can
Yeah.
get yourself to 11, that seems to be a number that tends to hit.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know though.
Encouragement points, just to remind everybody, are 6 points given to each player at the beginning of a game,
You
and they can
miss.
be used to buff up any die roll that they roll.
It's okay. They can take a beating.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna risk it.
Not going to risk it?
No.
Okay. So, then that attack misses
Mm-hmm.
the Onyx, and it is Cliff's turn.
We're gonna wiggle again.
Oh yeah, Scyther's going to try to get out of Onyx's
Good luck.
grasp.
That's a 1.
Instead, it actually just tangles itself.
Yeah.
I feel
Oh,
like
no.
the curse
That's
is
good,
coming
but-
this way.
But I'm stink eyeing the other Onyx this time.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, bro.
The Constrict was actually
Oh, this is too damage.
going to be over on the next turn,
Uh-huh.
but it doubles down.
Oh, no.
So the Onyx squeezes tighter, and it re-grips itself, and it's able to extend Constrict for 2 more turns.
Oh, 2 more turns. So good.
So,
I'm gonna stink eye the Zekromonix.
okay, so the Onyx that's been attacking the Cubone
Yeah.
gets the Stink Eye.
It's the stink
Are you calling Lear the Stink Eye?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just making sure you were actually attacking.
Yeah, no, it's the stink eye.
I thought you'd call it Hyper Beam.
Could I start beating on the Onyxes myself? I feel like I'd have a better chance of doing something. How
No, you can't.
about my fishing rod? Can I pull one out?
You can go fishing.
Oh.
There's a small puddle off to the side of
Is
it.
there?
Yeah.
I feel like that would probably bear more fruit than this fight for me.
Potentially, yeah. So,
my god.
you leer the Onyx, and the other Onyx is going to get its disad on
attacks
save-
and saves.
Attacks, perfect.
Okay, but the
And that's for 3 turns.
it
right?
is for
Okay.
3 turns,
So,
and then Marrow is gonna try to attack as well. Ooh, what if I disabled? Could I disable the Onyx to get my homie bro out?
absolutely.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, you can definitely do that.
Son of a bitch.
Disable practically freezes the Pokemon.
Yeah, I know. And then I wiggle out.
And, yeah,
I'm gonna do that.
that's a great call.
What a guy.
Okay, so Cliff is gonna...
I rub my butt on the Onyx with my Marrow, and that...
and it will disable the Onyx.
What was that? There's about a couple of dingleberries. That's how
I'm
I
not
get
getting
some...
more detail on that part.
Yeah.
Okay, so then the Onyx that was wrapped around you is no longer wrapped around you.
Man, I could have done that sooner.
Yeah, you could have. So that Onyx is done, and that was both of your Pokemon's moves?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, so next up, it will be the Onyxes. One Onyx is disabled. The Onyx that's facing Marrow is who we're going to start with.
Old stink eye.
So the Onyx that is facing Marrow is going to try to grab Marrow.
Oh, no.
And that will be...
He's disadded.
12.
Oh, that's just the shit. Yeah, no,
It wraps that Marrow
that was
right
its worst
up.
roll.
Yeah,
Fuck,
it rolled a 12 and a
man.
16, did very well. So, it wraps around Marrow, and they are now held for 2 turns.
Brothers for life.
And it's going to deal 2 points of damage to Marrow.
That makes sense.
That seems to be the going rate for any time I roll 1d4. Next up will be the Porygon Onyx that was on you. It's not going to do anything or move. And then the Pidgeot Onyx is going to try to wrap back up that Scyther.
Oh, man, it's like a fucking slumber party.
They're getting too close for comfort.
It does not
We're
succeed.
wrestling.
It does not succeed. So your Scyther is able to jump out of the way real quick and avoid the Onyx barreling at it like a giant snake in midair.
Mm-hmm.
Next up is going to be Sandshrew that is awake, right? Yes, it's awake.
He's woke.
Just making sure. Super woke.
No, his friends are gone.
It got a 19 on its run. And that is going to be for Scratch. It's going to deal 3 plus 1d6. And the total is 5
2
points of damage to the Clefairy
Oh my god.
that attacked it last. So Clefairy will take 5 points of damage. Pink stuff, no!
She can take it.
Next up is the Steelix. It has Disadd, but it's still going to try to Iron Tail, except it's going to Iron Tail at the Venomoth.
No.
Yeah, it is.
No.
But it has disadvantage.
Thank God.
It got a double 13. What's Venomoth's DC? Dodge class.
8.
8. Okay,
Oh.
what hits that Venomoth?
It sure does.
It's going to deal 1d10, and the answer is 6. So your Venomoth takes 6 points of damage.
Oh.
I know, what a strong iron tail it has.
This bug can't take much more.
Okay, so that is all of the enemies' turns. It is
Alright.
now Elona's turn.
Okay, so the Steelix is flanked. Does that mean advantage?
Sure.
Okay. Fury attack. Let's do it.
First roll is
So
a...
the 9 and... so 12 total.
12?
Yeah.
Okay. That is going to hit.
Okay.
And you're doing Fury attack, so it's going to be 1d4 to determine how many
So
dice.
5d4 total. I rolled 4.
Yep, perfect.
Okay.
5d4.
I will donate to the cause.
Ditto.
I feel like this is a Captain
This is
Planet
my
kind of
spirit
thing.
bomb.
Yeah.
With our powers combined,
Yeah.
You'll roll up 3.
So 2, 6, 10.
not even 1.
Yeah, re-roll those for us.
So 13 total.
There's the
13 points of damage. That is actually going to take out the Steelix.
I call that the Stinger Splash.
Yeah, that was
Wow.
good.
So,
3. Out for the count.
Steelix falls to the ground with a loud... in doing so, all 3 of the Onyx take notice of that Steelix falling, and the Sandshrew as well. Sandshrew immediately turns face down, starts digging into the ground, escaping the cavern. The Onyx run directly at the wall and try to burrow through the jagged diamonds that line the walls of the cavern and aren't able to make it, so they all turn downward and go directly below as well, all leaving the battle.
Yeah, you guys leave.
So, yeah.
You're lucky that my guys weren't tired from fighting all those Pidgeys.
Or you weren't like tangled up in other business.
No.
So that ends the battle. You guys can return your Pokemon back to your
Good
Pokeballs
job.
if you would like. And
I play the Pokemon victory theme on my cell phone.
that's good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
I think Pink Stuff wants to stay out.
Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's appropriate. Pink Stuff, like you're trying to get it to go back in the ball, and it will not go back in the ball.
It really
It's
likes the
running
lights.
around, and yeah, it's just staring at the walls. It's loving it in here.
Yeah, I mean, it is its home.
Exactly. So
Home of
the
the
four
Pokeball
men.
now. A
Yeah.
cold, lonely
Cold
Pokeball.
metal Pokeball, unfeeling Pokeball. So the four men against the back wall, all kind of just just fall down to the floor and slump over, exhausted from how scared they were. Not to mention whatever it was that they were doing in here beforehand, butt sex. So they all slump down to the ground, and and they're just relieved that these Pokemon have stopped battling them or trying to come after them. So, what would you guys like to do?
Confront them.
Yeah,
obviously,
totally.
right?
Absolutely.
I want to.
We'll send our most intimidating member forward, Shasta. I'm just kidding. Cliff, you're
Wow.
up.
I'm gonna crack my knuckles and I'm gonna say, "Really, guys, shorts?" I mean,
We didn't know if it was going to be hot or cold.
yeah,
We dressed for both.
You dressed for both,
We
okay?
have long
dressed for
sleeves
wrong.
but shorts.
The only way I'm gonna forgive you is if you explain your entire plan and give us the dynamite.
And one of the guys is like, "Shut up, shut up! Don't tell him anything."
Ho ho ho! Well, I'm gonna start juggling to intimidate them.
Absolutely. So first roll a juggling check
That's right.
to make sure you successfully juggle, and then we'll roll intimidation to see if the juggling is intimidating.
I would
or
feel like I'd get a
useful.
buff.
Yeah, you absolutely will.
Okay,
So
okay.
first, let's roll juggling. You get +2.
+2, that's an 11.
11, you successfully juggle.
That's right, but it's a serious
what are you
juggle.
juggling? Are you
It's a
juggling
serious
dynamite?
juggle.
Dynamite?
yeah!
Yeah, so you pick up some dynamite from the crate.
No. But I'm doing like one of those trust ones where I like.
Oh, wow.
That's
yeah,
right,
that's
yeah,
incredible.
yeah.
Okay, and then give me another roll for intimidation.
Oh.
And this is +3.
Yeah, it is. It's a 3.
Oh, okay.
Or 5.
It's 5 total.
Five total.
It does not intimidate.
Seems
they're
like
really impressed, but they're not intimidated.
Okay. But I have some of the dynamite.
Yeah,
That
you
was-
definitely,
it was
you
like a
definitely
win-win.
have dynamite. Yeah, you have dynamite in your hand.
Okay.
So if you wanted to stop and like
Nope.
put the dynamite ends together, like you're gonna strike them off each other.
Oh, I'm thinking that I might light them midair.
Oh, okay, yeah. Are
Like,
you
they don't
actually
know.
gonna do that?
They don't know. Oh, no. That would be not good.
Just checking.
Because I wouldn't stop juggling, and depending on which one's in my hand and which one's in the air.
Yep, it's a good call. That's how you lose a hand.
So,
So
Would you take away my juggling skills if I lost my hand?
absolutely not.
That's so
You're
cool.
proficient in juggling.
I might light them.
Okay, these aren't firecrackers. Okay, these aren't black cats that you're juggling. These
Yeah,
are
it's like M80s.
no, an M80 is a quarter stick of dynamite, bro.
Yeah.
These are 4 M80s. Yeah, do the math.
That's
M360s.
no, it's not right.
that's not even right either.
No, it's 32.
M320s.
M320s. Yeah. Okay, so poor math skills aside, they're like, shut up, don't tell him anything.
Which one of the 4 said that? Don't tell him anything?
The fat one.
The fat one. Okay,
yeah.
the Tepig. Okay, well, Elona's good at 2 things. Good at doing 2 things. Her brains and her poof poof. So brains...
Poof poof.
well, that's for a later episode.
it's a
Because
dark
the
one.
brains
That's
is what's
the
up right
DLC.
now.
That's right.
I want
It's
to...
the Patreon exclusive.
The cool thing is she can make them go in opposite directions. Like, one's going clockwise, the other one's counterclockwise.
Oh, so it's like sometimes it's poof poop, and
Yeah.
sometimes it's poof poof.
Whoop.
Okay, so so she's gonna walk up and try to.
Yeah, she's... Well... Yeah, I mean, we're trying to do like an intimidation audit here. We don't really know what they're up to, but I want to pretend like I know who hired them if they were hired.
Sure.
You know, like, okay, the jig is up. We know what's going on here.
What do you say to him exactly?
That's exactly what I say to him. All right, enough jokes aside. We know what you're up to. Why? Tell us. Give us everything you know.
Bring up J-Ball.
That's pretty good. So the skinniest one on the farthest end, away from the fat one, is like, we heard about this cavern, and it has all these shining rocks, and we were told that they were moonstones, and that if we collected them, we could sell them for a ton of money, and our boss is going to kill us if we come. And the fat one's like, shut up, don't tell him anything, and just cuts him off mid-sentence.
So Venomoth has that really cool move that I call the Crosby. You should
definitely
bring that out.
I'm glad we went there.
Oh, no.
So we need to find out.
I dropped my sticks.
You had sticks?
Well, they were sticks of dynamite.
Oh, okay.
My M320.
Sorry, you're right.
We need to find out who the boss is for sure.
I think it's the shut up guy. It's like his catchphrase.
Is shut up?
Shut up guy.
Yeah.
I think we bring up J-Ball, man.
Yeah.
J-Ball
Shasta,
knew
I think
about
that's
the mining.
you. I think you named
J-Ball
drop.
Jr.
Yeah.
Old Daddy-O.
Is that what you do?
Name drop. It's your turn.
It is.
Yeah, what do you want to say to these people?
I don't know. I'm moving a little closer. Just calmly explain to the one who was kind of freaking out and
Sure.
kind of being verbally abused by the big guy.
Wow.
Be like, look, we're not going to hurt you. At least not you. and
Wow.
and look, I overheard a while back that the son of the guy who's head of ball court, J-Ball Jr., we know something's down. And I heard him say something.
Up?
Something's up, something's going down.
Sure, okay.
Here.
Gotcha.
Up
Just
on the
making sure.
down.
Up on the down low.
Okay.
I would just really appreciate
And
if you were to explain.
He
What's going
looks at you, and then he looks at the line of people sitting next to him, his comrades,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, what does Ball Corp have to do with this? And the fat guy's like, if you say one more word, I swear to God.
Can my Clefairy pound the big guy and keep him from talking? Since he's out she's out and about.
So as you go to like make your eye contact with Clefairy, be like, Clefairy, you know what to do. I've owned you for like 10 minutes. You know what's up.
These guys are in your house. They shouldn't be
As you
here.
do that, a group of men come in from behind through the same
No.
entrance that you guys use.
No.
No what? You don't even know.
I have a feeling.
He hates
And it's going to piss me off.
It's 13 Steelixes. No. It's the police.
Okay.
Run into the cavern. They run in, and there's a couple police officers that have Pokemon in front of them. There's a Growlithe, and there's a couple other dudes. There's like 2 Growliths and a couple other Pokemon around. There is a Squirtle among them.
Oh, man.
Just some Pokemon to note.
Some random.
And there's about 6 police officers, all with Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is what looks like a more calm police officer trailing behind them. And you notice with that second police officer is J-Ball Jr.
That's right.
So,
J-Ball.
What's up, my man?
Ballerini. Ballaroo.
The ball.
Took you guys long enough.
the police surround you in a half circle to make sure no one goes anywhere. And then J-Ball says to the man next to him, who looks like he's probably like the head police officer of this group of men, tells him that you 3 are with him. So
well, hold on a second. He's with us. That's what I'm going to say.
If you heard that, then you would be able to make that distinction.
It's like, get him, boys.
It's far enough away that you probably don't hear it. So they walk past the 6 men in the semicircle and walk into the middle of the circle, and tell the 3 of you that you can step with them, and the other 4 are under arrest.
And I'm just going to... You are under arrest.
Perfect.
Point at him.
Yeah, good. So you guys will step back, and
But wait, he was going to talk to me.
the police will move into the men and put them all in handcuffs, their Pokemon standing guard in case they try to harm their protective officers or anything.
I'm going to pocket a stick of dynamite.
It's a good call. Go ahead and write it on your inventory. So the police officer and J-Ball Jr. are now talking to you guys, and you can ask him anything you want to ask.
What is going on?
It's pretty good.
Like, seriously.
That's pretty good. That's long and short. Straight to the point.
So the police officer starts and says, well, we appreciate you guys coming up here and keeping these men occupied while me and my men were able to come in. It looks like these men beat up some very, very weak Pokemon on their way up here.
They were monsters.
Yeah, they left a couple Pokemon in their path, and they had these poor Sandshrew just laying around here, probably beat up by them as well.
Totally.
So we're glad that you came up here and stopped them. But there is, we noticed that the explosions were coming from here, and we assumed that it was this area. This isn't supposed to be mined. This is very rare moonstone, and it can't be taken down except by special properties and things. So you aren't able to excavate, but these poor buffoons obviously didn't know that.
Buffoons.
Buffoons. Absolutely.
Some buffoonery. So I get it.
So did we mention...
J-Ball.
There we go.
J-Ball, we heard you on your talk box, and pretty sure you knew about this whole shindig going on in here.
Yeah. I'm the one who contacted the police. I let them know where they were probably doing their...
Mining.
Fake mining.
You said mining, though. How'd you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was told by the collective that they had sticks of dynamite for excavations in the southern region that were stolen by the riders. And then when we heard the explosions in Mount Moon, and the riders always trying to raid the Celadon City marts to steal different stones and evolutionary stones, it just made sense that they were going after the moonstones.
And the riders, they're the ones that wear the long sleeves and the shorts.
Yeah, they love wearing long sleeve shirts and shorts.
Now, I appreciate you justifying yourself to a bunch of kids like you just did. So I'm going to let it pass.
I don't see you as kids. I see you as friends.
I see you as my dad, but let's not get complicated.
So who hires the writers then?
More complicated. Okay.
I think I've gotten enough over here. I'm just going to
Detective Cliff on the case.
Oh my god.
I'd like to ask the cop if he happened to see our 3 bicycles on the way coming in, making sure that our bikes were fine. Yeah, we kind of left them up there, or just down there a little ways.
You're lawful good. Why would you lie about bikes?
I mean, who do they belong to?
The cop says, I didn't see any bikes when I walked in.
That stinks.
They stole them. They're down there like with a little bike in a basket. Like,
yeah.
I just feel like Lawful Good has some little room for finders keepers. I'm just saying.
He straight up lied about them being ours.
Okay. So, very good. Perfect. Is there anything else you guys want to ask the cop or J-Ball Jr.?
I'm gonna put my hand out for a tip.
And J-Ball comes up and high-fives you.
Yeah, that's a dad point.
Yep.
999 Poke plus 1 dad point. I'm gonna put that down as a DP. I'm collecting DPs.
Yeah.
I know they didn't. The men didn't succeed with their dynamite, but there was a lot of Pokemon rummaging around. I'd like to while everyone's talking, just see if I can look through the room and see if I see anything.
You don't see anything of note. There's a couple Sandshrews and Steelix just laying across the floor. But aside from that, there's... it looks like the room is completely barren. There's not a single stone or rock in the room. It's uneven ground. But aside from that, it's completely flat with just the walls of the cavern making almost like a dome around you. Just filled with these shining diamond-like structures that they aren't like clear or anything like a diamond. They have like a weird tint to them, almost like a milky color. But that's just what lines the walls around you.
Yeah, and since I'm a Pokemon trainer, I really care about Pokemon. I kind of feel bad that all these Pokemon are hurt, so I kind of want to just do what I can to tend to them.
Sure.
See, I got you. I was already thinking that. I'm ahead of you. I'm going to get that Steelix back to the Pokemon Center.
Yeah.
So I'm going to roll an athleticism. I'm going to try and pull that Steelix out.
Sure.
That's an 8.
So you run up to the Steelix, who has these long bars on a few of its body pieces, whatever they are.
I think 10 actually.
It's
not.
Yeah, so you go up and you try to start dragging the Steelix by one of those sides.
Yeah, I'm like, but it's like I'm not like trying. Like I feel really confident I'm gonna be able to do it.
Yeah, sure. You actually go from you're not trying to drag it, you're trying to push it. You're like, oh, this will be easy. I'll just push it right down, right down the pathway to the mountain. But the police officer says, "Oh no, don't worry about that. We have medics coming up from the base from the Pokemon Center that'll take care of all of the injured Pokemon in this rock slide." And all of the resulting damage. So don't worry, we got this. We know how to handle damage control over at Pewter City PD.
I tell you what.
So,
it sounds like they're best in the biz. As I throw a Pokeball at the Steelix.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say lose ball. Okay, so you guys are. So J Ball walks up to you and he's like, "Hey guys, it's awesome what you guys did. This is exactly what my father was thinking when he suggested you to be these league participants. And when he got you your licenses, he knew that things like this were what you would be doing on a regular basis. And that's why he sponsored you for the license. And that's why you got approved. I'm so happy that he did what he did. You guys rock."
Thanks, Dad.
He's really proud of you guys for stepping in and everything.
That's another dad point.
We're just doing our best.
Can I make a history check to see if that's something that's the ball core CEO does that normally?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. That's 5.
So you don't know a lot about like the league as a whole or regular practices, but you do know that whenever people complete the league and challenge the league champions, you have never in your lifetime heard of a league champion team being sponsored by like a single person or a corporation. You only know that they're sponsored by league owners. So people who own gyms within the region. Those are the only people who have sponsored. So this is kind of unusual.
Yeah.
So senior sponsoring you guys is really strange to you.
I'm down for it. I'm gonna get some logos on my jacket.
The Ball Corp logo?
Yeah, well, just some of them.
Okay, sure.
Like I want to fully endorse myself.
Absolutely. So Jason Ball Jr., J Ball, tells you that he is still planning on making his way to Cerulean. And the rock slide only affected the pewter side of Mount Moon, so you can go through one of the other tunnels and take it to Cerulean City if you want to continue on your way with him, or if you want to do something else, you guys are more than welcome to.
I think we should continue, but we need to be cautious with the idea that this is such an unusual thing with them sponsoring us. We might become a pawn in some greater scheme,
Yeah, I'm down for that though.
But
all about being used. Cliff lives to be used by other people.
I just
especially
figure,
father figure.
I mean, even like I've never really been loved before, so even if it's for
like, did your mom not love you?
You know that Gertie.
She gave you like thousands of Poke,
but only because she gave the other ones.
Well, yeah, she's like the neighborhood mom.
Uh-huh.
She's more than just your mom. You know?
She's definitely barely mine. Brad is more my mom than she was.
Yeah, poor Brad. He's gone now.
Well,
because you left and he probably finished packing his stuff and walked out. Because you're the only one who was like getting in his way, stopping him from leaving.
So it's my fault Brad left.
It's absolutely your fault. And in fact, the inciting incident, Brad was thinking about staying because he loves you so much.
Uh-huh.
The inciting incident in him leaving was the fact that he would have had to stay and clean up the chicken and dumpling mess at the Pokemon.
I'm erasing Brad from my tree, and I removed my dad points.
That's very vigorous.
All right. Well.
Okay.
All right.
So, do you guys want to travel?
Yeah. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to continue forward with them, right?
Okay.
And then, because I've learned about the writers and their thievery with these evolution stones and stuff like that, my family is big into researching Pokemon evolutions, something I'm like following in the footsteps, the family tradition.
Right.
I want to try to contact my father as soon as I can, whenever I can, to let them know that I've made contact with this group at least, and kind of let them know.
And you know that the Pokemon Center would be the perfect place. They have free telephones there for anyone to use.
Right.
When we get there.
Yeah, Cerulean City. Sounds like it.
Let's go with Dad.
We're on the road.
Perfect. Then you guys will embark with J Ball Jr. to Cerulean City. That's where we're going to end this week's episode of Table Knights Tabletop Pokemon. As always, I am your league leader and DM, Tyler Malter. You can find me at TJMalt421. You can find John Reed at
John Reed Art.
You can find Sean Murphy at
Chuck Bonsai 1.
And you can find Zach Birkes at
Birkes Works.
Awesome. And we will see you next week. Definitely check out our YouTube for the video, youtube.com, and you're going to have to search Table Night Productions because we don't have enough subscribers to have a URL yet. But we'll get there, I promise. You can also find us on iTunes, and you can find us on Google Play Music Store for Android podcasts, and you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/Table Night Productions. And we will see you next time.
Peace.
Bye.
Toodles.